This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, my name is Ndore Jean Damascene, as well as a final student university. I have experience in web development, system development, and digital services using tools like Django for backend development and Django template for front end. Now we have to work on main account. So we visit this website called analytics.net/AI services/all apps/all. So the app we are going to work on is the account. So we click on the account. So now we have to choose database. We have to choose a table. So table we are going to work on is account team member. We click on button. Now after clicking on button, we have a requirement. We have hardware and the software requirement. We have a business technical requirement and prototyping framework. So on the requirements, we have a Coda website and we have a Coda Google Drive. Click open link in new tab. So now we open this dictionary, this K48. Double click. So now we go to app, it is account app. So we work on the account. We work on the account team members. So we don't have a table, but we are going to create it. So table. Second requirement on hardware and software is ChatGPT. So I already opened ChatGPT. Another requirement is Python. So open CMD. Type Python dash version to check if Python is inside. Now we have Python version 3.11.2. So another requirement it is Postgres. So I already have Postgres installed, or you can follow the link. You can follow the link Postgres and click on it download. So I already installed it, so I have it. Let me open it. So we have to use the VS Code. So you already have the VS Code. If you don't download it, you click on VS Code, open a new tab. Now download VS Code according to the operating system you are using. So another requirement is a GT. Can download the GT by tapping here. Click. So another thing is GT Hub. You must have a GT Hub account. So this is my username. So another requirement is Heroku. So let me log in. But if you are new, you have to create account on Heroku. So you have to verify. You must link your Heroku account to the Google Authentication app. Let me type the code from Authentication app 898.70. Okay. So now we have app. If you don't have any app created, you have to create it. So we back on. So we have all requirement. So now we are going to start work on our table called the account team member. Let me copy it and ask ChatGPT. So what column should to has? So account team member sections in database for Django, SQL or Excel worksheet structure. So we have ID, the constraint of this, it is a PK or primary key, which is auto increase. We have account ID, it is a foreign key from account. We have a user ID, it is a foreign account from users. Okay, and we have a role, virtual role like owner, admin, manager, member. We have a permissions like a JSON text. We have a status for the status of the member, active or pending or inactive. We have a date added. We have a added by foreign key, and we have last login, and we have a not text. So if you are reading from Django, it is account. You select the member, you select the rules, the status, permission, date added, and last login. So and it is. So we back on our dictionary. We go to account, we go to the user. We want for rule. I want user role. Let me check for user role. So user profile rules. Okay. Okay, no problem for that. Now what we have to do right now, we have to open our existing project. So we type cmd. Okay, instead of this, navigate to dev and this cmd. Okay, code. Okay, I open it in the VS Code. Okay, let me back on cmd. So in the requirements, we're supposed to have 3 prompts. We're supposed to have 3 command prompts, which is learning server, GitHub, and migration. So let me rename it as learn server. I have to open another, call it GT, and another, call it migration. So we're back on this code and we navigate to the account. As our app we are going to work on, we go to the models. So in the model, so for Lore we have admin and we have members. So that's the role we have on the or we have this is a department. Okay, so and the role we have two roles. We have admin and we have members. So we call it team member, like that. Or let me back to check here on account on the main and check his member registration team name role relation. Okay, no problem for that. Okay, now we have account, like that. Tap on it on tab. So we have account team member model.models user. It is a user foreigner key. We have to retrieve user from user table, and it is on direct model.cascade. If we direct a user means account team member is directed. The same if we direct user and the account team member are directed is directed. So department no needed for the you can choose a department, no problem. For key roles, it is you can type it or retrieve from database where we have that user, we have roles here. Let me okay, now we have roles is admin or is member. So instead of here, let me create we choose it. Choose user role from user, not from user table. Just we create it by typing user role here. Okay, now we have admin, we have a member, and we have a viewer or a visitor, and we have to okay, no problem for that. Okay, now we have a user, we have to type okay default. I think we don't need a default, no default here. Okay, now join it at and is active. Check from what ChatGPT gives us. Okay, as active, no problem. We have account ID, user ID and role here. User ID, let me start here by okay account underscore ID. Okay, we can type it or copy this, no problem for that. It is a foreigner key we drove from the account. We have here to import this and we have to fix it by importing account. Okay, direct team members, user. Okay, another thing is another thing. Okay, user and role, permissions and status. Role, permissions. I think the data type it is JSON. Yeah, data type it is JSON text. Permission if not just role based, or we have to use role based. No need for permission. Another thing is status. Okay, is active or pending, inactive or removed, and you have to status for this boolean. Default it is true for active or inactive. Okay, join it date and added by, and we have to retrieve from this. So from here I think we have this, and you have to define. You can add like a comment or no, or not, no problem. Can you add a note? Let me add note. Okay, null can be null or blank. So another thing we have to define class meta by ensuring user can be added multiple times to the same account. So by verbal we have to retrieve this and this. So you have to put in the plural or single, or you can use the Python code dot upper or dot lower, so no problem for that. By defining, we can define this here. Okay, underscore. Okay, self, and we return username. We get role and we get account number. So by this we have to make migration. By come in the migration, so cd2 documents dc48k on the dev. Okay, check what we have at this. Okay, dc48k, copy this here. cd2 documents, cd2 dc48k and cd2 dev. Okay, clear terminal, and here cd2 so we cd2 the document. After going to the document, you have to navigate to dc48k and navigate to dev. So documents cd2 dc48k and cd2 dev. So clear terminal, and we back on migration. Python manage.py make migrations Okay, we have to activate our virtual environment DC 48k underscore length backslash scripts activate. So now let me copy this, copy back here on GT and here on LAN server. So clear terminal and clear terminal. So and here we have to clear our terminal and please place on page up for history. Okay, enter. So we have an error. You have to fix some field. Okay, field defined as relational with model account, which is either not installed or abstract. You can use okay, does not provide a model account. So back here, VS Code, you choose it. We have account. Okay, have a customer user. Okay, have a membership. Okay, so means we have account team member. Okay, now we don't have account. So ask ChatGPT to fix the error, or you can fix it manually. So on thinking, so this means okay, you wrote and but Django does not what account is. You haven't defined account model in your account slash models, or it's another app to fix. Create account slash model. So we have to create account. So and yeah, we have to create account name created at so before okay before this okay let me okay here the okay remove this comment and let me add another comment here account model. So okay, now I paste some codes from ChatGPT, make sure account exists. So now we have to import something. Okay, as you have seen, okay, means we have to import this. Okay, user, and he already imported the from abstract user, and you can import the user, no problem for that. Okay, or we don't. Okay, so now save the changes back on here, clear terminal and run. Okay, so now we have to migrate. Okay, python manager.py migrate. Okay, okay. Now we have migrate the account. So clear, and we back on GT, and we have to push our changes to GT Hub. So we have to push our changes to GT Hub by GT add GT. Let me check status. Okay, now you have to commit this GT commit. Okay, creating models, and the model you have to create, we have created, it is account model, and the and account team member. Okay, now if you have to put, there's a thing. Okay, to file change it, and it's 76 insertion, and we put the push. Okay, now waiting. Okay, now we have pushed our changes. We check or can back here. Okay, this. Okay, and now we have a push, had recent pushes. Okay, after pushing, and we have to register our app in the admin sites. Okay, admin dot site dot register, and we have to, okay, we have to define account, and again admin dot site dot register. We have account, or this, we have account, and we have account team member. So account team member here. Okay, and we have to import this. You can import, and this you can import it from here. You can import account, no problem for that. And after importing it, we back on run server. Okay, now we type python manage.py run server. So the default port for Django, it is 80,000 port, but for me this port is being used by another app, so I prefer to change the port to 80, and learn server. Let's wait, don't have any error. If we don't have any error, so now our server is opening. So click Control plus click, and we open our project by admin. Now we go to the account. We have account team member, and we have accounts. So we start by adding accounts. by account we need account name Ndor, and we save. So now we go to the account team member and we click add the account team member. So we have to select the account. So this, but we have to back on the account, click this. I wanted to rename it let me, okay, admin, let me put admin and save. Okay, now we're back on the account team member. I have account called admin. You have to add. We select admin account and we select the user. We have one user in the system. Lord, we have admin member and the viewer admin and added by Lord, and this is the admin of the account. So, and now we save. So now we need to create views for front end. So we need to create views. Okay, now we'll be back here on the views. Okay, now as you are seeing, when we are going to add account, we only need we need just account name only. So we can prefer to add account from the backend, or we can add account from front end. So we create a form here. Okay, now form for account model. Now we create account form models. Okay, now we define class method. It is inheritance, inherit from another class. We have a model, it is account, and we have to define a field. So field we have it is account name, so no problem. So then we use a list instead of tab. So now we use this. After creating model, account model, so we have to import it. Okay, from the models here, import all, no problem. Now I navigate to views. Okay, here. So first of all, we are going to create CUDA for account. So create okay, function for account models. We can use a function function for account. Okay, no problem. Function for account, or account list view, like that. You can use account list view. So now we have to create account list view. So this is for this suggestion. It is Django API, so we don't use Django API. So okay, now we pass request here. Okay, request. Now we retrieve all will prove or from account. Account.object.or order by created at, so we import the account, and here, okay, template name account admin account slash lists context account if request.user is super user or request is admin. Okay, instead of writing this, okay, we can this, okay, and we return render. Okay, instead of this we return render. Okay, we return render, we import flask and account, no problem. So here and here we have to, okay, to import request from flask. Okay, instead of this it is for instead of flask it is from the Django dot path. Yeah, it is from path. So here, okay, fix it and we have to import. So it is from, okay, it is from path. Yeah, we import request from path instead of importing from this here. So another, so we have to create, we have to create this template account slash account lists. Okay, we go to the account now with templates, okay, and the account new file, and we call it account underscore list dot html. So now we have some template to use it. Let me navigate to the main app to copy the template, or you can use a ChatGPT for template, or you can write a custom template by creating your HTML and CSS. So we have a template we want like this. Okay, copy. Okay, we go to this and paste it. So instead of donor list, it is account list. So we need, okay, back on model on the account. Now we need name and created at, so like that. Okay, account name here, dates, created at, so is upper. Okay, so we don't need this and this. Okay, 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 now we have account name and created at. Okay, account dot name and account dot created at, what was created at. Okay, okay, good. So and here we have to, okay, scale this, we back on it later. Okay, now we have to check by going to the views and the accounts, and here we have to use account. Okay, we have to create URL. Okay, account. Okay, now we go to URLs. Okay, we create the account path. Now we have account list. We have to list of account. So views dot account list view account lists. I don't want to use account list view account list, and here you have to correct account list and that view. Yeah, okay, I think everything is now we have to check. We check, go to the project, go to URL. Okay, we have to include account slash account list. Okay, no problem for that. Okay, now we have to run again our server. Okay, and now account underscore name. Okay, models we have. Okay, name. Okay, from the here account name. Okay, account dot name account. Okay, now let me back to the views account dot object dot org. No problem. So models name back here Django dot cover fixed and non-filled account underscore name space for accounts. So okay, what okay, Django forms. Okay, models. We go to the forms. So the form is to don't need this. We have account. We have a name only. Now I think everything is it. Now fix it. So run again. Okay. Navigate to the accounts slash account lists. Okay, now we have account name. It is admin created at. So now we are going. Let me add here. Let me add here. Add account. Okay, we go to the templates. Let me back to the template. Okay, account here. Here you can okay create a new account. Okay, we can manage account. Okay, no need from no needed. Okay, we back to our template. We refresh. Now we have a create new account. So we start by creating account. Okay, we back on views here, dev create account. Okay, here we pass request. This is a form. all. Okay, you have to fix. Okay, dev creates account. Okay, it is a function like that. Okay, this is a bridge in form. Let me comment it, and if we use okay, dev create account, request. Let me give you okay. For example, if we define this, let me trade from here. Okay, here. Okay, here you can get name of the account. Okay, request that name, and here you can check if the name is valid. Account.object.create okay, now we have account okay dot save, or you can pass like something like this. Let me type account equal like that. Okay, like account dot save, no problem for that. So okay, remove this. Okay, okay, now you can display something here. Okay, and name, if name is valid. Okay, before here you can here you can type else, message don't so, and pass this. Okay, account name is required, return like that, and you remember to import this message. So this is custom form from the HTML, but we use our form. We create a form, so we keep it. So now we have to create this template. Create account dot okay, dot HTML. We copy this. Okay, about here, paste it, enter, and we want some template. Let me copy template from main. Okay, templates. Let me add. Okay, let me copy this template like that. Let me copy this template, and okay, back on the account, on here, create account, paste the template. Okay, and add new account. Okay, add an account. Okay, here instead of main, we have to use account risk. Okay, back to account this. So okay, now we have to test. We back on okay, this model. Okay, close this. Okay, create, okay, close this, and here back on here, and I have to pass create account, and account, create a new account. Okay, back here, refresh. Now we get an error, account/account lists. Okay, reverse the create account not found, create account, good. View function pattern name. Okay, we back on. Okay, now we have to create pattern of URLs. Now we have to pass account, use create account. Now we back here with the flash. Okay, we back on terminal. Good. Now back on the refresh it. Click on add account. Account lists not found. Account list is not valid function. Okay. Account list is not valid function is account underscore list, and here accounts slash create account, there is under account list, not valid view function. Okay. Okay, create account. Okay, now redirect to account this, or you can use okay, here. Okay, we comment this. Let me comment it. Okay, no problem for that. Check, refresh. Okay. Okay. Good. We realize we get error. Okay. Django.urls account underscore list is not valid. Review function name. Okay. Okay, here we create account. Okay. Okay, account list here. Got account list. Let me add. Let me add view. Okay, let me add view to make it view function. So now I copy it. Okay, pass it here. Okay, we go to URLs, pass it here. Okay, pass it here. Create account, pass it here. Okay, and okay, when we cancel. Okay, now we run again. So we run on template. Okay, account slash create account.html. Okay, so reverse account list function. Account list view is not value function or pattern name. Okay, roll back. Okay, okay, now here. So run server. Okay, still have the body accounts dot views has no attribute. Account list view, did you mean account list? Okay, now you change it to the account lists. Create account lists. Okay, now account list is not valid review function or pattern name. So now what you have to check, you have to change direct. Okay, okay, copy this, no problem, to maximize our time. This is called Debugging it is the process of correcting error. Okay, so means we have to fix it. So instead of this we redirect here, and here we take a render. Here instead of redirect, okay, redirect, render. Okay, we see the here request and return account slash, okay, account slash account underscore list dot html. So we refresh. Okay, server. Okay, now, okay, we still have an error. Django account list not found account is not valid functional pattern names. Okay, account underscore list not found. The account list is not able to view functional patterns. And we check where we have a redirect. Okay, we work here. Okay, name account lists. Okay, URL account. So in the account here, create account. Okay, that's why we change not many with the main, just in the account. This is the comes from. Okay, and here, okay, refresh it. Okay, now we have to add, okay, account viewers. Okay, now the nation have been made, and yet you have to change this. Okay, from here, okay, accounts. Okay, we're back on the redirection message. Okay, download the nation, create the account, we're back on it. Cancel here. Okay, now we have a viewer. Okay, we're back on the URL views. Okay, instead of this, redirect to the account. Let's go account list. Now we refresh it. Okay, okay, now the form we have form Z, account form. Okay. Okay, now we will continue next time. Okay, we will continue next time here.
This conference is no longer being recorded.
Okay, with this we end our session, and now we start